is very important on our nose. You really should explain yourself, Paige.
I guess you can do that if you like. You have to. It's not very constructive. But go ahead, play. Like. Let me grab that. Hackers? Stop. Fuck. Stop it. Pete, you're gonna get into trouble if you don't stop. Or you could hold it. Hey Google, pause. You know what I want to hear? Google. The Mr.G shit. Hey Google, what's my name?
Your name is Your Majesty.
Damn straight.
He's your average teacher, gone IRL streamer. Mr. G, Mr. G, Mr. G, Mr. G. He's your average teacher, gone IRL streamer. Americana writer, got no education. I sped him while streaming on a Hawaiian vacation. Unworn white Levi's were covering his femur until he covered them with coffee and creamer. Mr. G, Mr. G, Mr. G, Mr. G. He's your average teacher, gone IRL streamer. Mr. G, Mr. G, Mr. G, Mr. G. He's your average teacher, gone IRL streamer. Mr. G,
MRSJ the Mermaid said, hi there, it's Adam underscore Smith underscore 666. Adam underscore Smith underscore 666 said, hello again, this is Jane 95. Dab underscore Villa said,
Hey, Dabzilla, Adam Smith, Mrs. J, welcome.
Smith underscore 666 said, Professor Dab underscore Zilla said,
he's your average teacher, gone IRL streamer.
Dab underscore Zilla said, GGGGG.
Mr. G, Mr. G, Mr. G. He's your average teacher, gone
Adam underscore Smith underscore 666
Mr. G
said, Nutty Crap GGG.
IRL streamer. Mr. G, Mr. G, Mr. G, Mr. G.
Woo!
Mr. G, Mr. G, Mr. G, Mr. G, Mr. G.
Dab underscore Zilla said, oh hell yeah.
Hi, I'm Mr. G. Welcome to my class. Welcome, Dabzilla. Welcome, Adam Smith. Welcome, MRSJ the Mermaid. Aloha.
Adam underscore Smith underscore 666.
Got a wonderful class for you guys today.
Natty
I have a wonderful class for you guys today. It's all about Ohio.
Troy, Michigan me.
Hey, Detroit.
Lalo Sue.
Aloha.
PY 253 said, where you been?
Hey guys. Aloha Friday. Every Friday is Aloha Friday here in the lovely state of Hawaii. I have a bib. And we've done
Three elements.
about 40 out of 50 states. Can you believe that? We're already almost done with all the states. Can you believe that? And welcome all the old friends and welcome all the new viewers too. If you're wondering who I am, I'm Mr. G. If you want to know more about me, my website's right there on the screen, and that has a resume with all my background and education and experience.
You, Mr. G.
Not all of it, but
Always
some
good
of
to
it.
see you.
Good to see you too. Today we're going to be learning about the wonderful state of Ohio. Ohio, right here. And you would think that I did that on purpose or whatever. Okay, so how this fucking... Who's this?
SJ the mermaid said, "Lol."
I'm the teacher. Okay, that was dumb. All right, so I get to make a fool of myself.
https://streamelements.com/mrg_live/tip.
No, seriously, today we're going to be learning about Ohio.
Said, Buckeye Nation, haha.
Sometimes I just babble.
Operating the camera.
Sometimes I just babble. Okay, anyways. Can you imagine, I'm a teacher? No, I'm a good teacher. All right, how these classes work is I'm going to lecture about Ohio for about 15 minutes. And then we're going to do a short slideshow, which has some of famous people from Ohio, famous landmarks in Ohio, and the best part of the program, famous foods from Ohio. And when you eat food, you tend to like use a fork or a spoon and go like that. You can also eat food like this. Okay. And drinks, go, or if a straw. Okay, just so you guys know. All right. So we're going to be learning about Ohio today. Ohio is the 17th state. No, it wasn't an original state. It's the 17th state. There's about 11.6 million people in Ohio. That many, about 11.6. They have 18 electoral votes. That's how many they have, 18. The capital of Ohio. Hey, countryman, welcome. Hey, could you move out of the front row there, new person? Countryman needs to sit in the front row next to Mrs. J. Thank you, thank you. Back of the class there, you over there. Okay. Now that Mrs. J's here, Countryman is here.
Countryman.
We're here for, we missed you on yesterday, Countryman. But yesterday was a makeup class, so I understand if you weren't able to make it there. If you guys are wondering, we have classes here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays around this time, around 12 o'clock Hawaii time. So that's about 3 o'clock after this weekend. 3 o'clock if you're on the West Coast, and 6 o'clock if you're on the East Coast.
Said, "Hello, thanks for keeping my seat warm, noob."
Yeah, for sure. I actually let OT sit in your seat yesterday's class.
Said, "Ha."
So, OT's not here today, I guess. No still corners. So, today's class is about Ohio. We'll get back to that in a second. Yesterday was Thursday. We had class on Thursday, but that was a makeup class because we didn't have class on Wednesday. But normally we're having class Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We have about 10 states left. The only states that we have left to cover are Michigan, Indiana, Florida, Texas, California, Washington, Oregon, Alaska, and Hawaii. So 8 or 9 states left. And then we'll do some other things, geography related. But right now we're learning about Ohio. Ohio has the 7th largest population. It's the 10th densely populated. So it's very densely populated. It's 34th in area. So it's not a huge state. But it has a lot of large cities. Columbus, Ohio is the capital of Ohio. It's not the largest city. The largest city is Cleveland. Cleveland city limits is just under 400,000 people, but Cleveland metro area, which I believe includes Akron and a few other places, is 2.7 million. Columbus is a pretty large capital. It has about 1 million people, just under 1 million people there. And the second largest city in the state of Ohio is Cincinnati, Ohio. Their population is just under Cleveland's, about 2 million people in the metro area. Then other cities worth mentioning is Toledo, Ohio. There's 500,000 people in Toledo. And Kitty Hawk, Ohio. Kitty Hawk is known for where the Wright brothers first achieved flight. That has about 10,000 people. So speaking of aviation, one of Ohio's nicknames is birthplace of aviation. Most famous nickname is the Buckeye State. And another nickname they have is the heart of it all. So Ohio, it has a long history. There was people living in the Ohio River Valley for hundreds of years before European settlers got there. They were known as the Ohio River Valley tribes. When you study Native American culture, that's one thing that really comes up because Ohio was a very farm, agricultural friendly place. I don't know why I moved it there. It was a very agricultural friendly place, and to this day it is a very popular farm place. It's fifth in farming in the entire United States. But back to the Native Americans, the Ohio River Valley had three tribes of Native Americans that were there for probably even 1,000 years, around the Clovis people time. And those were the Erie, the Kickapoo, and the Shawnee. And those are some of the three most famous Native American tribes in United States history. And it's because of the Ohio River Valley, where those three major riverways, the Mississippi River, the Ohio River, and the Missouri River, if I'm not mistaken. Do we have anybody from Ohio, or Mrs. J, countryman? Have either of you been to Ohio? I can't say that I've been to Ohio. We can see on the map here the different borders of Ohio. Maybe we can see the rivers. So we see the Miami River. I think that's the Mississippi River. But yeah, we don't have much on here. We see Pennsylvania, Indiana, and Lake Erie is also a border. Ohio shares a border with Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky, West Virginia, Lake Erie, and Pennsylvania. So it has a lot of different borders.
I got Good. Help Mr. G with a donation through Stream Elements, https://streamelements.com/mrg_.
All right, so we're continuing with my part of the lecture here. I just wanted to show you the map there. If you're interested in following my Instagram here, if you want to see pictures of my lovely CATs, see, there's one behind the chalkboard. My Instagram is on the board here. But today we're not learning about Mr. G's Instagram. We're learning about the great state of Ohio. And some more about Ohio. Some of the top industries in Ohio. They're top in the United States in manufacturing. Number one in plastics, number one in rubber, and number one in appliances. There are a few auto manufacturing plants there that manufacture trucks. So a lot of the trucks are manufactured in Ohio, and they're one of the top producers of steel as well. Agricultural products that come from Ohio, soy, apples, corn, grapes, dairy products, peaches, strawberries, and greenhouse greens. Oh, and pigs and cattle and chickens too. Some inventions that came from the great state of Ohio. Thomas Edison actually had his office located in Ohio. So they were the first to have the light bulb, the phonograph, the automobile, but that was related to Henry Ford, or that was related to somebody else. The phonograph and the early movie camera all first came out of Ohio, as well as the first ambulance, the first police car, and the first, wasn't the first hospital, ambulance, police car, and first fire truck. They all originated in Ohio. Ohio's history, they played a large role in the Civil War. There were Ohio troops that fought on the Union side in every major battle of the Civil War, and they lost over 7,000 troops, more than any other state as well. The two major universities in Ohio, we mentioned Ohio State University, and also there is the University of Cincinnati. Ohio State University has right now 66,000 people. It's one of the top schools in the United States. And the University of Cincinnati has 43,000 people, so it as well is a large school. Here on the board, on the screen here, I have the Ohio State flag. It's a very original state flag with a very original size, or shape to it, I should say. The pointing arrows are, the arrows in the canyon are supposed to signify the hills and valleys that are supposedly in Ohio. But when you do some topographic research on the state, There really is not very many hills and valleys in Ohio. We'll look at the top highest point here once we start the slideshow. But it's really a flat area with lots of farmland. Flat area is suitable to farmland. Some more quick facts about Ohio. They invented baseball, and also the first professional baseball team came from Cincinnati, Ohio. They were the Cincinnati Red Stockings, and that's basically the oldest professional sports team in the United States with all the major professional sports. They coined the term rock and roll from a Cleveland DJ named Alan Freed. He's the one that came up with the name rock and roll. And so the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is located in Cleveland, Ohio, and it is responsible for almost $2 billion worth of revenue towards the city of Cleveland. Another notable Hall of Fame is the Football Hall of Fame. It's located in Ohio, in Canton, Ohio, and those are the only two that I'm aware of. I think there's more Hall of Fames. I think they're known to have different Hall of Fames there. But that's about it. Like I said, we'll start the presentation here. Unless we have any questions, we'll go ahead and get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and end this part of the stream, and then I'm going to restart it again just because it seems it just ends anyway if I don't do that. So I'll be right back here, and just bear with me for 1 second. I'll be right back, and you may have to refresh your computer. But other than that, we'll start off with some fun facts about the great state of Ohio. So I'll be right back, guys.